Have you ever wondered what the real reason is behind losing again and again in the market? Most people believe it's because they don't know some secret strategy, or that luck just isn't on their side. But the truth is, the biggest enemy is not the market. The biggest enemy is ourselves. Our thoughts, our habits, and our old patterns push us to make the same mistakes over and over. Until we change ourselves, no chart, no indicator can save us. I realized this after suffering consecutive losses while still repeating the same actions. That's when I understood, it's not the market I need to work on, it's myself. Brett Steenbarger, in The Daily Trading Coach, wrote that every trader must first become their own coach. That's the first mindset shift. Understanding yourself is the very first coaching session. Most of us jump into trading thinking we already know everything. But have you ever sat down and asked yourself, what are my biggest trading mistakes? Do I jump into trades without a plan? Do I buy just because I see a green candle? Or do I let fear stop me from taking the right opportunity? When I asked myself these questions, my patterns became clear. I realized I was always rushing into trades without waiting for the right setup. It was a mix of fear and overconfidence. If you notice the same pattern in yourself, that's the first step. Write down every mistake. Find the reason behind it. Keep a journal of your trades so you can see how your mind makes decisions. When I started doing this, I felt for the first time that I wasn't just trying to understand the market, I was understanding myself. And believe me, that's real coaching, the second mindset shift, taking responsibility. Often, we blame external factors for our losses. We say, the market is manipulated. The broker tricked me. The news was bad. But the truth is, every click, every entry, every exit was our decision. Brett Steenbarger says, until you take responsibility for every trade, you will never learn. I remember once I took a trade without a stop loss. The price went against me. I comforted myself saying, it's the market's fault. But deep inside, I knew it was my mistake. From that day, I decided, profit or loss, I will always say, this was my decision. Taking responsibility gave me a strange kind of strength. I stopped blaming others and started changing myself. Now my thinking became, if this was my mistake, how can I fix it? Imagine if from today, you consider every trade as purely your decision, how much would your trading transform? You'd stop blaming, start learning from every loss, and slowly strengthen your decisions. Fear and greed, the two biggest enemies. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you see a perfect setup but don't take it out of fear? Or your trade is in profit, but greed whispers, wait a little longer, you'll get more, and within minutes, your profit turns into a loss. If yes, then you're not alone. Every trader struggles with fear and greed. Mindset shift 1, controlling fear. When I started trading, many times I avoided perfect setups because I had lost money the last time. My brain whispered, what if it happens again? Fear kept me away from real opportunities. Brett Steenbarger says, fear is not the enemy. Fear is just a message, you still need to learn something. But most traders run away from fear. Professionals face it, understand it. I adopted one simple rule. Before every trade, I wrote down my risk. If I wasn't ready to risk 1,000 Indian rupees, I wouldn't take the trade. But once I decided I could risk it, there was no space for fear. Think about it, if you already know the worst-case scenario and you're prepared to handle it, how much weaker does fear become? Mindset shift 2, letting go of greed. In my early days, many trades went into profit, but instead of exiting, my mind said, wait, it'll double. But the market waits for no one. A 5% profit soon turned into a loss. I learned that greed has no end. From then on, I fixed a rule, I'll set my target in advance and stick to it. If the market goes higher, fine, I'm happy because I followed my plan. If it reverses, I'm proud of my discipline. Consistency beats greed. Long-term profit grows only from discipline. The third shift, trading with a plan. At first, I used to trade without clear entries, exits, or stop losses. I'd see a little movement on the chart and click, buy. But the market doesn't run according to my feelings. The result, I'd exit too early or too late, always asking, why did I even take this trade? Brett Steenbarger says, trading without a plan is like wandering in a jungle without a map. Now, before every trade, I ask myself 3 questions. Is this trade according to my strategy? What's my risk, and can I afford it? What's my exit plan? If I can't answer these, I don't take the trade. This single habit changed everything. The fourth shift, patience and quality. The market moves every minute. But not every move is your opportunity. Earlier, I thought if I wasn't trading, I was losing money. So I overtraded and lost even more. Then I realized, professionals don't take many trades, they take the right trades. Patience is the hardest skill. But it protects you from fake moves and helps you catch the real ones. The fifth shift, treating loss as a teacher. Most people see loss as failure. But Steenbarger says, loss is every trader's best teacher. The mistake isn't losing. The mistake is not learning from it. When I started journaling every loss, why it happened, what I broke in my plan, my losses didn't disappear, but they became smaller, and my profits grew. The sixth shift, quitting revenge trading. After a big loss, I used to double my next trade size just to recover. This, revenge trading, destroyed my account. Now my rule is, after 2 consecutive losses, I stop trading for the day. That pause saved me from major disasters. The seventh shift, self-coaching and journaling. Journaling showed me that my biggest mistakes weren't strategy-based, they were emotional. When you write down why you took a trade, how you felt, and what happened, you see your mental patterns clearly. And once you see them, you can change them. The eighth shift, positive self-talk and emotional balance. After consecutive losses, I used to tell myself, maybe I'm not good enough. That negative self-talk destroyed my confidence. Now, I use positive self-talk, I'm learning. Every day I'm improving. Losses are part of growth. It sounds small, but it changes your entire mindset. A calm and positive mind is a trader's biggest weapon. Final lesson. When I look back, my biggest win wasn't the money I made. It was changing myself. The 10 mindset shifts that transformed me were: understanding my own patterns, taking responsibility, controlling fear, letting go of greed, trading with a plan, patience for quality trades, learning from losses, avoiding revenge trading, self-coaching with journaling, positive self-talk. These gave me the master mindset that keeps me calm even in chaos. Trading is not just a battle with the market. It's a battle within. And the moment you win over yourself, you've already won. Backhand index pointing right now. I want to ask you, which part of this story touched you the most? Write it in the comments. It will not only help you but also inspire others. If you liked this journey and felt it can bring a change in your trading or life, like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to Book Blink for more deep book summaries and real trading mindset stories. Until next time, remember, the real victory in trading is not on the chart, but inside your mind.